Yo, 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 what's going on guys? Rhys here from More Than Lifting, and this is episode 19 of the vlog. As we all know, round 2 of lockdown has started. Let's get into it. Right guys, so I had my first training session in the gym. Not in the actual gym, in like the gym in our block of flats. And then the next day we were on lockdown. So that session I did the wrong training. I basically got too excited and did a Metcon. So that was like kettlebells, swings, thrusters, max hold handstands basically as a circuit. And some shoulder stability stuff, like working on single arm, anti-rotation stuff. And that was it. That was the only time I had a proper gym session. Since being in lockdown, me and Danny have basically been scrambling to get stuff done for clients. So we have a lovely display of our calendar so we can keep ourselves organized on our window to our balcony because it's a full wall window. So we've got some nice dry white markers and we've been using that as a way of tracking everything so we can just add it together rather than a shared calendar because it's much easier just to see immediately what's going on rather than looking at our phone all the time if it's like sat around, and there's plenty of space to write on there, make notes and change stuff around. So it's become a pretty good system. But the first kind of 5 days, the first half of the week was incredibly stressful for the two of us because we're both scrambling to get all our clients sorted. We have new programs to make for everyone to train at home. We had to try and find some weights and all kinds of other stuff, so it was a bit manic. The day before we went into lockdown, me and Danny traveled to Victoria to go and get some weights. One of her old banking friends had a bunch of weights and they were going abroad for lockdown basically to get away and enjoy the weather rather than be stuck in sunny London where it's basically gonna rain the entire time. What's up guys? So we're going back into lockdown and we need to coach our clients, me and Danny now, so both PT and full time. Say hi Danny. So we've basically sorted out some weights, procured some weights from a friend because they're going back to Spain. So that means we get weights, yay! So we're literally here now.
Hopefully he can fly.
Hopefully he can fly. If not, he'd have to come and get them himself from Elephant Castle. Last time we didn't have anything like that. And it's okay for me because of what I train, but generally there is something to actually training with weights as well. So especially for recovering with my hernia, I've got loads of stability stuff to get on with. So having a set of dumbbells around is really, really handy. Other than writing all the programs and reorganizing myself, I've basically been coaching as normal. There are a couple of parks around, so as you'll see in a second, we've been back and forth to a couple of different parks, and that's been good because it means we can actually run our clients. You know, she's had her clients just outside in a garden area or something like that, because a lot of hers are around the area, whereas mine are a little bit more spread out. So we've been going to Kennington Park, and we've also been going down to Denmark Hill. Okay, and I'd never been to Denmark Hill. One of my clients actually took me there the other day because he was like, he lives down in Camberwell, which means that going to Denmark Hill is a little bit closer for him. And I thought, what the hell, let's go find another park. This park actually turned to be pretty decent for calisthenics training. So if you're around South London, that might be one to go and check out because the layout is really good. There's lots of stuff there for you. Whereas with Kennington, everything's spread around and it's a bit muddy. This is like one area, it's nicely floored. Yeah, and that's it. So I recommend actually going and checking out Denmark Hill. What's going on guys? So just heading down to Camberwell to go and see one of my clients this morning. Yeah, so it's basically, obviously because of lockdown, it's basically just coaching outdoors like crazy, running around with my rings and my chalk in my bag. And they're going to set up, hopefully not getting in trouble with any police for working, because that's what it feels like might happen. Anyway, catch you in a bit. So aside from that, I also have had the opportunity to make some videos to help with the creation of programs for this guy for his app. He contacted me through a client who I haven't seen in a while because he's moved abroad for lockdown initially, and then he's just kind of stayed there because he's working. So yeah, he contacted me at the beginning of lockdown. He said, look, this guy is making this app in London. He wants these videos done for a program. Would you be interested? So I've basically organized doing that. Yesterday we went to go and record all the videos, so me and Danny packed up all our stuff, and luckily we knew about Denmark Hill, so we went up there. That's a really good environment to film in because everything's just the same and there's no spreading around or anything like that. It's just one little area. Everything's all in there. We can take the rings, you know, we can use all the equipment up there, plenty of chalk, and crack on. So it means that the videos are very uniform and they're not like here, there and everywhere, or the setting's quite nice as well. So it's just our little area. It's caged off because everything's caged off in lockdown. But then, you know, there's not like random bits of trees or houses in the background. It's just like the same area. It's a little bit of a park. So it means that the setting's really nice as well. It looks really good. Right guys, so we've just been up Denmark Hill Park, recording some videos for an app. So this guy contacted me through a client about doing some videos for an app, so that's pretty exciting. Just done, how long did it take us? Probably like 2 hours, yeah. 2 hours of recording exercises. Luckily the weather was quite nice. It wasn't too cold, was it?
It is cold, but then, I'm a cold person.
Yeah, and then we made some friends doing some handstands. Pretty good. And that's really it, guys. I was out coaching this morning and I got absolutely soaked because it started raining about halfway through our training session. So we've had to postpone half of a training session for this client because it's soaking wet. But I did get a little clip of that, so check this out. What's up, guys? So walking home in the rain. Was out coaching down the park, the rings, and it just started pissing it down. Sadly, this is one of the downsides of training in like late autumn in England is that we're lucky if it doesn't rain more than when it does. So now I'm walking out, soaking wet, freezing cold, happy days. Yeah, guys, that's really it. I mean, the focus is just I've got these videos to edit for the handstand program, so that's hopefully going to be released probably next week. If you haven't already, you can sign up to the pre-launch special discount. I'm basically doing it for 50% off for the 3 phases of the handstand program. So go to morthanlifting.com/handstandmastery for that. You can sign up there, you can pay in advance, and that should be ready hopefully for the next vlog episode by, so you can go there, you can prepay as a 50% discount, so a £50 for 3 phases of program instead of 100. So you can get access to that as soon as it's released, which should be around next Friday, maybe a little bit earlier. I've just got a couple of videos to edit to talk about the handstand technique and stuff like that. So it's not elements of the program, it's just additional supporting content, tutorials and stuff that need to be done for this program to be like 100% effective. Okay, guys, that is it. That's really it for this week. My training consisted of mostly stability work. So I've been doing lots of lower level kind of training. I've managed to do a couple of pull-ups, I've managed to do dips and stuff like that, but it's mostly just been like very low level push-ups, coordination stuff, because my shoulders and my hips are kind of all over the place because my core's been out of action for so long. So everything's kind of just a bit of a mess, and I need to really focus on the stability, not trying to push it too hard too quickly, taking it nice and slow and easy. I'm building a nice, strong, stable foundation for me to move back on to the more advanced stuff that I used to train with. Dips and stuff like that, but it's mostly just been like very low level push-ups, coordination stuff, because my shoulders and my hips are kind of all over the place because my core's been out of action for so long. So everything's kind of just a bit of a mess, and I need to really focus on the stability, not trying to push it too hard too quickly, taking it nice and slow and easy. I'm building a nice, strong, stable foundation for me to move back on to the more advanced stuff that I used to train with. There's a couple of clips of that, so you can check that out. Otherwise, guys, I'll catch up with you in the next episode of the vlog. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave any questions or comments you got in the box below. And as always, I'll catch you next time. Keep in touch with yourselves.